Oh, I forgot how much I've missed that theme song being played. Oh my goodness. It's really been a hot minute. Hi, Internet, and welcome back to Queers. A romp through, a TTRPG romp through love, equality, acceptance, shenanigans, tomfoolery, stunts, and just a little bit gay, but that's okay. Well, actually, no, it's queer, so it's a lot of gay. You know what I mean. I've missed this game so much. It's been a minute, but my name is Mikey. I am the Q Master, the queer master for this game, and you're not one of my regular players, but you are now. So,
This is true. I am Dakota or Shiro, and I'll be playing a new character. I don't think I should say the name here on the intro. I think you gotta wait.
the story, no. But as you can see on the screen right here, it is just me and Dakota. Uh, who has been kind enough to want to be a part of this game. I mean, it just worked out. It took us a while from character creation to now to finally get him to actually play said game. But let me tell you something. Any TTRPG fan knows is that the most scariest monster is the schedule monster. For reals. I swear the schedule monster is the ultimate big bad of every single campaign.
True that. True that.
But I'm excited for tonight. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. As you can see, we are missing our regular cast of characters. So JT and Chris are not here tonight, but I figured, hey, you know what? Since we're going to have Dakota here be a part of this campaign moving forward, let's do something fun. And so thankfully he's game for it. So tonight we're going to be doing a special character introduction to get his character to where the rest of the plot is happening. So I'm like, adventure and fun, and also makes it really easy for him to jump straight into the action. So it's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I have lots of fun stuff. Also, by the way, I will be looking down a lot, and you might be wondering to yourself, why is that? Well, because I have notes on this adventure, because I have planned this as a backup plan just in case, and you know what? It helps that it is. So I will be looking at my notes from time to time, so I promise I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm just making sure that everything is good to go. But yeah, well, without further ado, so let's just get into it. Dakota, before we get into everything, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about who you are, what your interests are, and all the fun stuff, like whatever you want to talk about before we jump in.
Oh gosh, what is this? I'm Dakota or Shiro. My interests, huh? What am I into? Dang man, yo, I'm into D&D. We like tabletops here, just tabletops in general. I'm here for it. I like stories of any shape and kind. That extends to people too. I love stories. Yeah. I'm also into D's nuts. That's true. Very accurate. Thank you, kid. Uh,
Hills, I
yeah,
love you. I
yeah,
swear to God, only you.
dude, I miss Hill. Hill, you have no idea how much I miss you. But yeah, yeah, I'm into just stories are my passion for sure.
Don't worry. I was just like, do I want. No,
Hey man,
kill.
I'm
That's
down.
for. I mean, listen, we'll talk. We will all talk, I promise. Maybe not with wrestling, but I do have an. But when that wrestling game is over in like 3 weeks, we got kids on bikes coming up, so I may be asking people. We'll see what happens. Anywho, but tonight we are here to play queer, so let's get into it. So, really quickly, for mostly everybody at home, and also, well, for Dakota here to kind of catch him up to speed. Our story takes place in the fictional world of Chrysalis Bay. Chrysalis Bay is what you may call an amalgamation of what happens when you take like a tropical island resort and you put a large metropolitan city in the middle of it. So it is very, very Pacific Islander, very tropical, but also metropolitan. Again, y'all already know I take my inspirations for other things. So for those of you who are familiar with Persona 3 or any of the various, regular or FES or the new Persona 3 Reload that came out last year. Essentially, Chrysalis Bay is like Tatsumi Port Island, where it is built on this man-made island surrounded by ocean, and a major metropolis is sitting on top of it. So it's a lot of fun. We have had a lot of things happening. The patrons of Chrysalis Bay are kind of aware of what has been happening, though they don't know the full extent of it. This world is becoming slowly aware of these random people with superpowers and heroes, a la My Hero Academia, running around doing crazy things. I mean, the news has caught on from a giant disappearance and reappearance of people from a circus that our heroes may or may not have been involved in, as well as some reports of some music just randomly popping up around and just damage around the city as well. And the local high school was experiencing some aftermath of some changed hearts. It's a fantastic time. But what is being the talk of the town right now, of course, is Chrysalis Bay's crowning achievement when it comes to entertainment and all that good stuff, which is what we are currently at. The music festival season has officially kicked off in Chrysalis Bay, and of course, we are kicking things off with the biggest festival for this little man-made island, which we which we as a collective have decided to call this music festival Wubby Dubby Land. So Wubby Dubby is the music festival. So yeah, again, we don't take ourselves too seriously here. So that is currently where everybody is at. But to not to you, Dakota, because listen from prior experience, I have lived this. Everybody else is currently making their way to Wubby Dubby Land, except for you. Why is that? Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you want to see it, you are currently. It's Thursday. It's a regular Thursday, and we find you back at we find you at Chrysalis Bay. Uh, so CBU, which is the college here on Chrysalis Bay. Um, so let's learn a little bit about your character and their ordinary lives. So, Dakota, why don't you give us an introduction to who your character is, and then give us a description of what their major is, their hobbies, and what does their dorm slash apartment look like? I'm just giving you all the things right now.
Oh gosh. Okay. I have not considered dorm and apartment. All right. So this is a sitting at a desk overlooking like 50 some odd papers and like six textbooks. Is a very like lanky, about 6'1" individual with like very tousled short, like auburn hair. Very like almost slick and slim features, these like piercing green eyes. Um, this is Izzy Frost, sitting inside of a um, dorm room, decorated for that is just covered in seasonal memorabilia, right? So there are pieces of Halloween decorations up. There's still Christmas things up. There are like pieces of Easter strewn across, as if no one has bothered to clean up from the different decorations that have gone on throughout the year. There are stacks of books all over the place. There are multiple books just kind of left open on pages that somebody has put down throughout the different times, and never bothered to pick back up. Just started a different book instead. It is a mess.
So, and Izzy Frost, I dig the name. I dig the vibes.
Yeah, I it's so like fucking out of character here, right? I
Mhm.
struggle hard to not do fantasy things. Like, yeah, I was like, I gotta come up with a name that is not entirely fantasy based. This is hard.
You're just like, oh my gosh, a game grounded in at the real world. What is this?
How do I name a real person? What is this?
Yo, honestly, I feel that so hard. I'm like, wait a minute, this is not a fantasy game. It's just like I have to come be a regular, normal person. What is this? How do I do? How do we regular person?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
but go ahead.
also worth noting, something is like one lock of hair through like the auburn is this stark white, just like one line in the hair.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Listen, Queers is a game where it's grounded in reality, but it is a Super Sentai anime, whatever you want to call it. So I was just like, yep, that tracks for this game. And
Yep.
honestly, sidebar a little bit really quick, Dakota. Like, honestly, that is the most normal thing between everything else that this has transpired in this game so far. And whenever we get to your hero form, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be very interested to see how that goes. But let me just fill you in on the things that have happened. We had mirror bosses. You know, literally, of course, because it's Chris. You know, he's like we had puns about butt pirating,
As you do. Important,
as we
important.
do. We had carne asada tacos like mishap. It was insane. We had a Super Sentai show at the mall. We had the government get involved at one point. It's a whole plethora of
Yeah,
things.
yeah, the standard, you know.
So I'm excited. This is going to be fun. Alrighty, so now that I know your character's name, from here on out, I'm going to be referring to you by your character's first name. So, Izzy, it is a regular Thursday here at CBU, and you're kind of just chilling in the dorm. So, what are you currently working on right now?
Right now, um, I think I'm just taking notes on like 6 different chapters from different books. My class loads too much, especially considering like any extracurriculars I get up to. This was not a good idea. Just too many classes.
Oh man, honestly, I feel that. Oh
my
my goodness.
my eyes were bigger than my brain for sure, for sure.
I just imagining there's like lots of maybe potential like coffee or tea cup, like plastic cups that had coffee or tea in it. You had a late study session.
You know, I as a person don't drink coffee. I think this character drinks too much fucking coffee. Like it is a constant. There is constantly coffee on brew.
There's a mini Keurig like in the corner of his dorm room.
Yes, 100%.
Love that. I 100% love that. Well, that's awesome. Alrighty, so Izzy, as you are head deep into the what seems to be way too many readings and notes, and just I'm not the only one who's streaming right now. I was like, there we go. Anywho, so if you hear background noise, don't worry about it. But as you are kind of in the middle of your study session, trying to, because midterms are coming up really soon, probably like well, not really soon, but you got like maybe 3-4 weeks until midterms are upon you. And on top of studying, you got an essay that's due, you got all this stuff. And as the world around you seems to kind of focus in onto the studying, your phone begins to buzz a little bit. And as you kind of look down on it, it seems that you got a you got a text message on your phone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look down at this thing. What do we got going on?
So as you kind of unlock your phone and
We're
you kind of buy, go for it.
worth pointing out
Uh
the
huh.
like screensaver as I go to open it is like a tree, like a frozen tree in like a winter wonderland.
Yes, I
That
love
does
that.
not that does not look very like it looks fake. It looks made up. It looks like something out of a fantasy world, right? Almost fairy like.
Oh, I love that. So as you open up and we see, your screen, your screensaver on your phone. Do people call it screensavers on your phone? Yes.
Background, screensavers, whatever, same thing.
Yeah, so as this picture of this very like fantasy like drawn crystallized tree, you kind of go through the notifications, a couple of emails, and some other text messages. Kind of a couple of these messages, like some of the emails are from like the college, be like, hey, don't forget, student resources are here. Also, potentially may or may not have gotten emails from, the bursar's office about financial aid things that, are happening, like all that. Listen, as somebody who is currently in school, I feel this all too real.
Yo, the financial aid message goes hard, yeah.
But it's a good one. As you read the email really quickly, it says, your financial aid has been dispersed.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank God.
Be like, thank goodness. Now I won't. Yeah. But
Go buy
as you.
groceries.
Yo, facts though. Facts. Be like, looks like I won't be on this. Looks like I won't be on this. On this noodle diet. Let me tell you, those noodles are a lifesaver. But damn, it was so nice to buy groceries. But the most important thing that of why we're looking into our phone is that you get a quick text message from your roommate who just text. And as you read this, they tend to be a little over dramatic with their text messages, but as you open up their text messages, you read the text message and it says, "Hey, SOS, crazy things happening. Come to the Student Activity Center. I got a job for you potentially, maybe, I don't know, but get yourself over here now." And it's just like the variations of like capitalizations of certain words, and then they also send like 18 emojis after sending the message. I'm just like, okay.
So
Oh, look at
the
that. Hmm.
the response to this is like just K period be there in 5.
Right.
And then I'm gonna go get a travel mug of coffee.
You just hop in, get the coffee from the Keurig. You just pop. You're just like, alrighty. So as you get your cup of coffee and you head out of the dormitory, you make your way across campus. So just for a little bit of background, CBU, or Chrysalis Bay University, CBU for short, is fairly newer. It has been around for maybe at least 50 years or so. So, like, I know 50 years doesn't sound like it's new, but in the stances of like the college system and like especially these legacy colleges out here, it's one of the newer ones. But it
Yeah.
is still, but it happens to also be the biggest too. There is a little satellite campus across, the city, but this is the main campus where the majority of all academia happens for the university. So as you are walking through campus, it is still fairly new. So buildings and resources and things like that are still function operational. You have your different buildings dedicated to the different, sciences and arts. And at the central hub of the whole entire campus is the student activities building, and this building happens to have a plethora of different food options in the student food court. It's got the bookstore in it. It has some of the offices, for the bursar's office, health, all that kind of stuff. And also attached to the student activities building off to the side, it also happens to be a full size like basketball court slash gym area. So this is a pretty nice building. And as you walk in, of course, you are immediately greeted with the sounds of, I'm going to say for the purposes of the stories, you have a lot of like 18 to 21-year olds kind of just congregating around doing different things. Some are eating, some are studying, lots of conversations are happening, and you, Izzy, are just met with the sounds of student life and student activity. And it doesn't take long, though, for you to find your roommate, who is directly in front of the student activities bulletin board, hanging some stuff up. And your roommate, he turns around and says, like, "Ah, Izzy, well, that you weren't kidding when you said you can get here pretty fast." and immediately looks like at the coffee mug is just like, ah, I see it's been one of those days already.
It's one of those days every day.
I mean, that's very fair. You tend, I don't know, are you good? Like, how, and just like, how many fingers am I holding up?
6
You know
on
what? We're
one
gonna put.
hand. Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, okay then. I should be worried about it, but then again, this is you, Izzy, and somehow you make it manage to work. So I'm gonna say that you're okay.
Just a very very hesitant thumbs up.
My guy, I I think we have you considered switching to, I don't know, like half and half, maybe a little bit of decaf from here and there, like get you into some tea. I know some really good tea that we could start you off on.
What do you mean this is decaf?
Okay then. and just yeah, just immediately I'm just imagining like out because your room is a mess, like the little Keurig like bottle is just, like it's just, like full like caffeinated there and just like I see.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well then, well, I mean, you know what? We'll deal with this later. So your caffeine addiction is not what I called you in here for, and that's something that we can talk about a little bit later. But I actually, like I had told you in the text message, I might have a job for you to earn you some extra cash really quickly. Um, so yeah. Now where did I put it? And kind of begins rummaging around their bag. Oh, here it is. and kind of takes it out. So, as you know, the student activities, we tend to do a lot on the college campus. And as you can tell, as your roommate kind of spreads their arm out in like a dramatic fashion, it is currently Wubby Dubby season, and everyone is looking forward to this festival. And as you kind of look closely around Izzy, you see that the Student Activity Center, there are flyers, got students wearing some of the festival merch. You got it's busy here. This is like one of the few music festivals that every college kid on campus would like to go to. So I know you I know we are just getting to know each other, but I have an extra ticket to the festival, but I need your help with some stuff. So you get a little bit of some money, but you also get a ticket to the festival. I just need your help with some stuff.
Oh, this is a transaction. Okay, okay, I'm on board. What is it you need help with?
So I have, well, I say I because I'm currently talking to you, but let's just say that the Student Activities Office accidentally double booked some volunteers to do some stuff in coordination and collaboration with the festival. And I need some help in delivering some supplies to the festival itself. Like I said, you will be compensated for your travel, you will be compensated for the completion of this job, and you get a full 3-day pass to the festival as well. I just need somebody to help deliver stuff to the festival on behalf of CBU.
Right. What are we? How? What type of compensation are we talking here?
Well, I mean, okay, if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm not
Because
the one
there's
who
six
makes.
textbooks up there. There's
Well, I mean, I was thinking of cash, but if you want like free textbooks for your classes for for the semester, that also can work. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. The students activities office said they can finalize everything. They just need a body like right now immediately because they accidentally double booked other students. And you can get, if you want cash, you can get cash. If you want some other transaction like free books for the semester, or actually, I think I also heard say that for the rest of the academic year too, or school supplies or whatever. I don't know. That could be a conversation you have with with my boss in the office. But basically, you can get paid however you want. It's just they like need bodies now, and they're willing to do whatever that they need to make sure that everybody's compensated for. So
I mean, that sounds great. I'm down to help. I'm down to help.
cool, awesome, love that. Just one sec, really quickly, and your roommate begins texting. Okay, cool. So I told my boss that you are good to go, that you're willing to help, and they should be here and just begins three, two, one, and immediately bursting out of the opposite behind your roommate comes what looks to be the best way to put this is that this is a more elderly woman, kind of in her 50s and 60s. She she is very chaotically put together. Like she is dressed professionally, but there may or may not be like a coffee stain here. Like she's got some ink splotches on her skirt. Like she is chaotically organized and professional. She's got like a pencil sticking out of her ear and maybe one in her uh in her hairdo, kind of keeping it up. And she's just like, "Oh my gosh, you are a lifesaver! Thank you, thank you, thank you!" And just walks over to you. Izzy, right?
Yes, yes. Uh,
Okay, cool. Yes.
you are.
Oh, where are my manners? And she kind of just like looks at her hands. There's a little bit of it ink stain, and she kind of just like wipes it off on her shirt. And she's like, "My name is Delilah. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am in charge of the student activities office, and yeah, welcome aboard. I'm happy that you accepted the request for help."
Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Just chugging coffee. Just
Ooh, another coffee enthusiast. You know what? I'm gonna find you some time and we're gonna talk. I have some imports coming in from. You know what? Never mind. That's for a conversation for a later time. But I dig the style. Izzy, you can immediately tell she is of a kin to you. You both come from the same cloth. She is probably over caffeinated and overstimulated.
as you are,
but
as you.
uh, yes. But okay, so let me give you the details of what it is that you are going to be doing. So, every year, WW and CBU, we tend to kind of collaborate together. Yes, it is a music festival, but our school has a booth there, and our purpose there is to, well, want to get more people to come to the campus, but we also offers fun stuff as well. So we got some giveaways this year. We got some CBU water bottles and some CBU personalized earplugs for festival goers, as well as that. And we need people to deliver these things to the festival because it opens in about a couple of hours for day one. And
Oh God.
the yeah, and the team over there realized that the person who was supposed to originally bring it got double booked and is currently doing something else for the festival. So yeah, it's kind of very chaotic here, and we desperately needed you. And your roommate here uh, said that he might know somebody who could help, and apparently that's you. So I appreciate your help. So I apologize for throwing you into all of this. We're kind of under the gun a little bit, but like your roommate said, whatever you want in terms of compensation and payment for whatever this is, me and you can talk about that later. But you get a full 3-day pass to the festival, so after you deliver the stuff you can go to the festival and hang out and stuff like that. So you will be compensated for your travel, so however you get to the festival. um do you have a driver's license, or what's your normal mode of transportation?
I think I walk. I don't think I have a driver's license. I think I'm very much a walk, bus, public transportation type of motherfucker.
Oh, okay, okay. That could still work. Okay, one sec. And she digs around in her skirt pocket and pulls out like a bus pass that is covered in a little bit of like strawberry jam. a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. Like wipes it off. It's like, okay, well, here is a bus pass. If you want to take the bus, you can. You can also take the metro from here. It's about a 45-minute trek on bus and the metro to the festival grounds. And yeah, so and she kind of just places a box at your feet. She's like, we just need you to go ahead and deliver this to the booth over at the festival, and then yeah. So I appreciate your help. Now, if you excuse me, I got other things to take about. And she like pulls out her phone and she's like, "Talk to me. What do you?" And you just hear as she walks back to the office, you hear her be like, "What do you mean? What do you mean the sound system caught fire again? What do we say about?" And she closes the door as like that whole conversation gets cut off. Your roommate just looks at you and she's like, "Don't worry about Delilah. She tends to be a hot mess, but honestly, I don't know how, but she manages to get the job done." So
Yeah, she seems great. Birds of a feather and all that. Hours, by the way, this needs to be there in hours, like not like 6 hours, like 3 hours.
yeah, I know. And honestly, I was not privy to that information of how much time that you actually had for this, so that's my bad. But I mean, hey, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is just deliver this to our booth and you should be okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks. I gotta go.
Yes. So just let me know when you get there, and if I have any trouble, just message me, call me, whatever you need me, and then
Um,
I will see if I can help. But yeah, good luck. I'm pretty. This is a pretty easy thing now. I got to figure out where the rest of our team's supposed to be. So yeah. So if you need anything, just reach out, and I'll see you later. Or actually, yeah, if you plan on going to the festival for 3 days, let me know, and maybe we can hang out or something. I don't know.
Literally walking away as he's talking over my shoulder. I'll send you a text.
Cool. Bye. And then your roommate goes back to like doing stuff around the student activities building. So, so Izzy, you make your way to the university, bus stop, as we say, or the Metro Link, however. So, what would your preferred mode of transportation be? Do you want to take the bus there, or do you want to take like the tram slash Metro Link there?
Oh, I'm all for the metro.
Heck
I dig
yeah.
it.
Alrighty. So you make your way to the it's like about a 5-minute walk away from the university, but there is a
Just
metro slash tram.
haul in a box, man.
Just haul in a box, man. It's got the university logo. Like there's a couple of logo stickers on the thing, so it's amazing. Um, but it's about a 5-minute walk, but you end up making your way to like the Metrolink station right near the university, and you just get on the Metrolink, and you find yourself on this Metrolink. There's not too many people on it. There's like maybe like a couple at the far end, kind of just chilling. You have like an old grandma sitting on the other end as well, just chilling. Not too many people on here, and it's about a 45-minute trek to the festival grounds from here. So, as you are kind of enjoying the ride, just follow me here. So, you have the box, you have your bag, you're kind of just chilling for this 45-minute. Izzy, you're about 25 minutes into the journey, you begin to feel your bag kind of move around a little bit, and you hear what seems to be the sounds of like something rummaging through your bag at the moment.
uh, I'm gonna reach into the bag and like push down.
You're just gonna like, no.
Yeah,
So,
just fucking push.
as you reach into the bag and you push down whatever is moving in, you immediately feel on your finger something like bite, your like nibble on your finger, and just like a quick bite, just like,
Oh,
and
shit.
And as you recoil your hand a little bit, you look down at your bag and like with coming out of your bag, like popping its tiny little head out, you see what looks to be like this cherub looking fairy thing just with its head popped out. And it's just like, hey, what did I tell you about trying to push me down in your bag?
What did I tell you about biting? Teeth to yourself.
He's like, you started it first. You pushed me down in your bag. You know I don't like being in your bag.
Intensity of the repercussions and all that, eye for an eye, that was like hand for an eye, you know? Come on.
Fine, I guess. And so you're this tiny little this tiny little cherub fairy head is still popping out of your bag and is like, can I come out of your bag, please? Is it safe? Do I have to stay in here? Please don't make me stay in here for the whole entire 45-minute trip.
You've gotta. Do people see you?
Your little cherub looks around and it's just like, um, maybe? Looks around again.
If the answer is yes, then no. You can, in fact, not come out yet.
Oh, fine. At least let me stay like this with my head popped up. You're how
That's fine.
often do
You
you
look like
clean?
a
How?
strange dog. That's good. This is good.
I mean, whatever. I guess you really need to clean your bag. There's just like I don't know how many Keurig pots I found in here. Keurig pods I found in here.
You'd think they'd just disappear. This thing's like a portal to another dimension at this point.
I mean, I guess that's true, but also we're trying not to litter on the other side either because we got in trouble
Oh
from
my
last
gosh.
time.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, um, so you're out and about. That's where are we going? What I couldn't help but overhear. Not that I was eavesdropping or anything with you and your roommate, but what is this wubby dubby that we're going to? What is this?
You guys don't have music?
I mean, we have music, but like it's like maybe a lyre, a harp, uh, maybe a violin. Like
All right. Think like think like a lot of people enjoying some weird harp music.
okay, and your little cherub fairy is like putting their hands to their head and it's just like closing their eyes, trying to imagine it in their mind's eye, so to speak.
Listen,
It's like, okay,
when we get back, I'll show you the wubby dubby. Okay.
cool. You
And
know,
then you
it's been a couple of months, but I love getting to learn more about looks around whatever this place is.
Yeah, yeah. And then you can take it back and share it with everybody else and introduce like variation to the place.
Yes, I cannot wait to tell my siblings about this. This is great. I wasn't sure how this was going to work out when we first met, but I kind of like it here, and I kind of glad that I got assigned to you or voluntold. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna take it anyways.
You got assigned to me? I thought you were here because you liked me. What is this?
See about that, and before before your little fairy can continue to explain, the tram kind of comes to a jarring like halt. So the couple and the elderly lady kind of lurch forward a little bit, but not enough where you're just like being flung forward, but just enough where you have to brace yourself as you hear the crunching of the tram brakes kind of come to a halt. And then as you hear over the PA system, it's like, attention passengers, please be advised, we have made an emergency stop. Please exit the vehicle in a calm and orderly fashion. And so your little cherub Barry looks at you as just like, oh boy, I hope everything's okay. Let's be nosy and go see what happened.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Every time you ask, dang it! And I'll grab the box,
Like
get off,
you want
look at
to.
look at my watch really quick to see how much time I have left. damn it. We get off the go see what's up.
Just for the, I imagine it's like that the TV show 24 where it's just like 2 hours left. Like,
That's what
it's
it is.
like it just flashes like how much time you have left. It's like or SpongeBob be like 2 hours remaining.
Yo, free supplies for a whole year is wild. That's
Hey, you
important.
know what? It's gonna be great. So as everyone makes it off of the tram, you carrying this box of things that you need to deliver to the festival, you see that on the track, for some odd reason, it's so where you're currently at. It seems that you are at like one of those Metro Link like railroad crossings, and like in the middle, it seems to be this big old semi has crashed, and there's still like a bunch of logs in the middle of the track. And so the conductor and the driver and what looks to be first responders and stuff like that are kind of assessing it. And your little sheriff Harry goes, "Oh, so that's what happened. I thought there would be more chaos, but logs falling over. I'm like, that's an average Tuesday back home."
You guys have a lot of logs falling over? Or is this are we
Well, I
talking
mean,
like pranks? Is that what we're
well, that's a good question. I don't know if this is a prank, but if it is, it's kind of like a level one. Like it's not bad. Like baby's first prank is cool and everything, but man, I was just like, I would have, you know, those of us who've been doing this for a long time, like this is fine if you're just a beginner, but like there's no pizzazz, there's no extra flair, there's no
right?
flavor to this. It's
Okay.
fine, I guess.
I didn't realize there were tiers. What tier was like? You remember when I put the plastic wrap over the bag, so when you stuck your head up, you got like caught in the like you hit the plastic wrap on your face, and that was
You know
yeah.
what?
What level is that?
That's like a level two because there's like some minor danger. Like I may or may not, suffocate. May have suffocated, but it's fine. It's whatever. Like level two is great. Now there are 5 levels, and actually, in return, if you show me this wubby dubby, I will tell you all about the 5 tiers of pranks and what that entails.
Oh, I'm
And just
excited.
all that fun stuff.
We'll get the whole patrol together. Talk about it.
Yes.
It'll be great.
Oh, yes. I cannot wait to get my siblings back out here again. And hopefully it'll go better than last time.
Shh, shh. It's fine. It's fine.
I know. But anywho, so okay. Uh I don't know. Ooh, this might take a little bit longer. You only got like 2 hours left. I
One
have an
hour,
idea.
57 minutes actually.
Oh, okay. My bad. Excuse me. I don't have that fangled device on your wrist.
You can look at it. Shove it in his face.
No thanks. I think I'll still keep track of time, my way. Pulls out like an hourglass.
It doesn't work.
No, it does not. It's just like it's just like that's not how that works. Anyways, no. But anywho, so yeah, we need to. What's the phrase that y'all? What's the phrase that you use in this world? It's like skedaddle, get moving, get to stepping. Like I don't know.
I want to make I want to make a stupid joke, and I'm like,
Do it, do it.
no, dude, we got a skidoo. What do you mean?
We
I
got
need
a
a fucking,
skidoo. Yes.
I need a fucking blue dog with me now.
Oh, you met the mythical creature Blue. I didn't know that you knew her.
You know, I'm not surprised. I'm not. This does not surprise me, actually. Anyway, yeah, you're right. We either have to go, but I feel like it's still a far way because we were only on there for like an hour. Uh, or we can try to get rid of these logs. How you feeling about that? You think you could get rid of these logs?
Um, I probably could, but it's just okay. Let me put it this way: I can, but I'm gonna need some assistance from and I know I don't think we've ever figured out what we officially call that, but I need your assistance. I need your power. I need you. I need you to play hero to help me move this because I'm just one tiny little cherub fairy, and you have the power to uh, what is it? Create things, draw things. Like this is still fairly new. I don't know exactly how you want to call it, but we need to.
Imagination. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that I guess. Yeah, that will work. I need you to use your imagination to help conjure something to help me out a little bit, but let's go somewhere inconspicuous so we don't draw too much attention to
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah, yeah,
myself,
yeah, yeah.
ourselves.
I'm looking around for a bathroom.
So I will say that you are like I will say you are kind of smack dab in the middle of this railroad crossing, and I will say that there is like a tiny little gas station not too far away from where you're at, but it's one of those where it's one of those gas station bathrooms where it's not inside the building. It's like one of those porta potty type of situations. So you pull up to this porta potty, and your cherub fairy is just like, not again. All right, let's just make this quick.
Hey, look, there's not a lot of spots. Okay.
That's fair. And then the cherub kind of just snaps their fingers a little bit and like magically coalescing is like one of those like cartoonishly oversized like clothespins, and they put it on their nose, pitching the bridge of their nose.
Hell yeah. Same, actually. We're both doing the same thing.
Alrighty, so you enter this porta potty. What are we doing? That is a question that was
Uh,
asked in this game. What are you doing in this porta potty?
okay, okay. So I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna pull out like a notepad, and then a like fancy black like fountain pen that has like gold italicized writing on it that is not a language I know and is probably not a real language. Like, like that's some shit that does not exist. Uh, and then, hmm, who? What's a like a common cartoon from like when people were kids here, like in this world?
In this world. Okay, that's a good one. So, I to give a little bit more context, I will say that this world is that's a good question. I mean, it's the modern world, so anything can go for copyright purposes. We'll figure like other ways to call certain things. But I will say that in terms of trying to get these logs to be moved. You know what? I will say that there may or may not be. Let's see. You know what would be a fun one? So I'm gonna pull for some things. There may or may not have been a cartoon that was about construction vehicles that may or may not have had the ability to speak and talk, and they were owned by some dude named Bob.
Okay, okay. I can get behind that. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna create some like draw some pictures of the some tools that may or may not have eyes on them. Like everything that you could possibly need to operate to move things, and then I'm gonna start pulling fucking fairies out of my bag to man the construction equipment.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I love that. So within this porta potty, you begin to, you know what? Let's just say you have a sketch pad of some
Yeah,
sort.
yeah, yeah.
So you have a sketch pad, and you begin to kind of draw out what it is that you are going to be creating outside of this porta potty. I will say that as you are doing this, I will say that your eyes begin to glow like this kind of rose gold color, and the white streak in your hair just gives off a slight tint of a glow. And I will say, for the intents and purposes, like when you are in this zone, you are able to kind of have a visual point of seeing your creations like coalesce and come to form with all of this. And I will say, kind of like in the style of Okami, it's just like these what looks to be blobs of like kind of like golden ink, kind of begin to coalesce and shimmer a little bit. And if you were to touch it, you would get the ink on you. But these sentient construction equipment and tools begin to come alive. And as you are finished drawing and writing this out, then you begin to pull, and your fairies also pulling other fairies out to man this. And then you kind of just with your pen, kind of just like a conductor, begin to conduct the uh, creations to go to where they need to. I will say that your I will say that the first responders, the conductor, and the other actual people at the crime scene are a little taken aback by this, but they don't ask questions as your fairies, who are
I
disguised
think
as like
I gave him some hard heads too. I had to draw some hard heads in there.
so your creations help with removing the logs, and everyone works together. And as the job is done, everyone begins to celebrate and clap. Your vehicles begin to go away from the distance, and then you kind of just recall them back into your sketch pad. And as the fairies go back into the bag and as your creations begin to dissolve, when you are finished, your eyes return back to their normal color, your white streak in your hair stops glowing, and as you look down at the page, you see the scene of what transpired with your creations helping remove the logs, and everyone is happy in this kind of drawing s thing. So your your main sheriff fairly just looks at you, was just like, dang, that is still cool, and I've seen it multiple times. That is still the coolest thing ever. Are you sure you're not somebody who can see into the future? Because this is like very visiony kind of stuff.
I'm gonna close my eyes and put like my hand above my head. Nope, nothing.
I hate when you do that. Damn it.
Anyway, we gotta go. We got like an hour and 22 minutes.
All right, let's get back on this train. So I can't believe this is a sentence we're saying. You get out of the porta potty. You make your way back to the tram, and you get back on, and the conductor's like, "Well, folks, that was a lot faster than we thought. I would like to thank the unnamed construction crew that came out to help us."
Just happened to be in the area.
That I mean, apparently, but we are back on track, and we should arrive in our destination in about 30 minutes or so. So please hold on for the ride. So the tram begins to back moving. The couple and the grandma kind of fall asleep a little bit on their way over, and your little cherub kind of just pops its head back out of the bag and says, "It's just like, wow, I never realized. I mean, we did good. We did good. It kind of feels nice."
Right, right.
Ah,
Think of it as like an extended prank. Like everybody's day is gonna be so different now.
oh, so is that what it means to help people? You're just like doing different pranks, and then they actually like
Yeah.
it when you happen to it?
Yeah, yeah. Because if you do a prank properly, people should like it, right? People should get a laugh out of it. So you're kind
Mhm.
of bringing joy no matter what.
Oh, that's ooh. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to tell this, and then it's gonna be fun, and again, this is gonna be great. I cannot wait. You just hear your chair fairly begin to kind of continuously talk around and around and around about how excited they are, and that they're learning that pranks means helping people, and like different levels of pranks and stuff like that. This is the best assignment ever. Yeah. As you put your thumb up. So as you and your chair fairly continue to talk about everything, eventually you guys make it to your stop, and so over the PA system, you just hear it's like, we have now arrived at the Chrysalis Bay Outdoor Amphitheater, also known as Wubby Dubby. This is the final stop, so please exit and make sure you have all your belongings. And thank you for traveling this. Thank you for traveling the Chrysalis Bay Metrolink. We will see you next time. And so you grab the box with you and you make your way off of the station. So as you kind of exit the tram immediately and you kind of make your way through the station, you exit and you find yourself what looks to be quite a different change of scenery. Whereas the university is smack dab in the middle of the metropolis of Chrysalis Bay, which is surrounded by lots of buildings and a major metropolis, you are find yourself in what looks to be more of a small, quaint kind of like town. Think of a town kind of like in the Pacific Northwest, of places like Seattle and Oregon, like Washington and Portland and stuff like that. So it's like very is very green and very like cozy, comfy vibes kind of going from here. And as the like, if you were imagining an OST, all of a sudden you hear like guitar and harmonicas backing track, like, and you look down and your cherub is just like playing a tune as you are walking to. Sorry, I wanted to get the ambiance right.
No, no, no. You're doing great. You're doing great.
And so you immediately see that the shops and the townsfolk who are in this like more kind of small town comfort, they have their shops open. The streets are littered with posters and
Wait,
signs for the festival.
really,
And
really quick. As these all these shops are open, is there a place that I could get like a string?
yeah, I will say, if you know what. Okay, so as you kind of walk your way through, you come across what looks to be kind of like a ma and pa kind of type of store, and it looks to be like homemade crafts and goods and stuff like that. And so on the window, you see kind of like different things, T-shirts, like homemade jewelry, stuff like that. Uh, there's also like they're doing a special where you can make your own like wubby dubby like bead bracelets as well, if you wanted to. And so you're just like, I could get some string here. So you go on in, and as you walk in again, very inviting, very homely, very like small town comfort, is this ma and pa type of homemade, craft store. It's very small in terms of the size of this, but it feels very warm and inviting. And as you enter, the little bell above the door begins to ring, and you just hear this very warm voice coming from behind the counter. It's like, welcome in. I'll be with you one moment. Oh, my back. And as you see from behind the counter, you see an elderly man kind of stand up. Looks to be in his 70s with salt and pepper gray hair. He's wearing a very nice blue and white kind of like checkered pattern flannel shirt, and wearing some black slacks and what looks to be some hiking boots on his feet. He's wearing these very round kind of glasses that have, with the frame being kind of like this greenish hue color. And it's just like, and he just looks at you, he's like, another visitor. Well then, my young festival goer, how can I help you today?
Just like a the string or like something that you would attach like to something else about maybe 2 to 3 feet long. That's it. And I'm very sorry. The shop's very cool. You're very interesting. But I've got 45 minutes to get this box where it needs to go.
He looks at the box, he sees the CBU logo, it's like, oh, yes, yes, yes. There's been lots of people from the university popping in and out. Of course, and you said you need this string to be 2 to 3 feet, correct?
Yes, please.
Ah, right then, one sec. And then immediately goes behind the counter, like undoes like a spool of like kind of like this yarn string a little bit, measures it out and cuts it, and then wraps it up nicely around their hand to hand it to you. It's just like, here you go. here you go, my young festival goer. One string at your service, and don't worry, it's on the house. Not going to charge you anything.
Oh, thank you so much. I will be back to peruse this. Thank you, thank you. Over my shoulder as I'm heading out. This is the theme.
Yeah, splendid. Well, I hope to see you soon, and if you have any friends, you can bring them back too. And just waves as you lead out the door.
I'll wave over my shoulder and then look back. What's the name of the store?
That's a good question. Let's make it. Let's make it.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Ah, alrighty. So, no, this is good. This is good. This is good. So,
Bergen's Bargains.
bargains. I love that. No, so it's one of those stores where it's just like the family last name. So this is McAllister. So this
Okay.
is McAllister. This is McAllister's like craft emporium or whatever you want to call it. So McAllister Craft Emporium, and the person that you were talking about is going to be Arthur McAllister. So we'll give him a name. So Arthur McAllister, and he is the proprietor of the McAllister Craft Emporium.
Hell yeah.
Love
Hell
it.
yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's gonna be great. Sweet.
I'm on board. So as I'm heading out, I'm gonna stick the string into the bag. Tie it to your foot. Tie it to your foot.
Oh. Okay. I mean, sure. And your little cherub ties it to his foot. All right,
N-
tied to the foot.
Now you can come out and fly around. Just look like a balloon.
Oh, okay, got it. And just comes out and flies and kind of just floats, but doesn't try to bring too much attention. And is just floating. It's just like, if I didn't tell you how much I love you already, thank you for not letting me stay in that bag. Oh, this is very lovely. Ooh, what's that? Oh, what's that? What's that? And just like, imagine, like, for the first time ever, your little cherub is just seeing the wonders of whatever is here in this small little town. It's like, similar to, I would say that they have the same wonderment as kind of like Jack Skellington when he, falls into the
What's
Christmas
this?
world for the first time. Yeah, what's this? What's this?
Dude, it's almost time to watch that movie. We're getting there.
Yes, I'm excited. Anyways, so your little cherub is just looking around, and you end up getting to the festival grounds really easily, and you show your pass to the security that is there. Well, all right, we were expecting somebody from CBU to get it here. So follow me. I will take you to where the booth is. And it's just this giant, it's like this massive mountain of a security guard. He's got like tattoos all up and down his arms. He's got this big old like handlebar mustache like coming around. Uh,
Oh, I love the sleeve. What's the inspiration?
oh, well, and he kind of just looks around. So, and he kind of gives you a tour of it. Let's see, what would be kind of cool, but also slightly hilarious. Uh, oh, you know what? So he has like he from appearance alone, he looks to be like a dude that could beat you up, and he probably could. He is standing at like 6'5". He has these full sleeves of tattoos going on, this big old handlebar mustache. He's like not super muscly, but he is built in a way.
Hell
So
yeah.
he's like bodybuilder type of build where it's like not necessarily like super lean with muscles, but you can probably tell that there might be muscles going around. So very like on the surface he's very intimidating, but as he's walking you and escorting you to where the booth is and kind of giving you the tour of his sleeves, like the tattoo sleeves is just like a kind of collage of what looked to be like, for all intents and purposes, and not to get sued here, like they're just different images of like the Pocket Monster cartoon and games like that.
Hell
Like
yeah.
you got the mascot character. Like he also has. there's a lot of fairy types on his sleeve. So there's like a random like
Yeah. He's got like a line of EVs. I fuck with it. Yeah.
yes, and then like Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff and just like everything. Very cutesy. And he's just giving you this. He's just like and he kind of he explains the inspiration for it that he's a big fan of this Pocket Monster like game and show and the anime and stuff like that, but also when I will say this: has admit that he is a changed man. He used to spend he was in prison, but instead of getting prison tattoos, he got Pokemon tattoos instead. And so that way, when he came out, his two little girls weren't too scared of him getting tatted up and everything. So
Oh,
again,
wait, this is awesome.
I
I'm on
know that's
board.
what I'm saying. Uh, and you know what? Just because I think it's funny, we're gonna give him a name. So we're gonna call him Bert. I don't know why. He just screams Bert
Bert.
to me. Bert.
I'm on board with Bert. I fuck with Bert.
Bert the security guard. I am totally going to make him a reoccurring character now in this chapter.
Yeah, man. I'm going to this guy if I got a problem.
Yo, that is going to be great. So, Bert the security guard, gives you his life story, which is cool and everything. And as you get closer to the booth, Bert's just like, well, then, my friend, I didn't catch your name.
Izzy.
Ah, right, Izzy. Well, Izzy, I appreciate you letting me just ramble on a little bit. I apologize if I talked your ear off.
No. I think it's great. I genuinely think this sleeve is awesome.
Well, I thank you. I appreciate that. Well, here we are, and I see that you have a pass. So if you end up staying and you need help, you can always find me at the gate over there. And yeah, well, I appreciate you, and good luck on whatever it is you're doing, and have a good time, and please stay safe.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah.
Thank you. And I like your balloon too. It's very unique. But anyways, hopefully I'll see you later. And Bert kind of begins walking about. As soon as Bert is like far enough away, your cherub kind of floats down to you. It's just like, wow, we're making friends left and right. You know what? He seemed intimidating at first, but I like Bert. Bert's cool.
It's because you're so cute. That's what did it.
I mean, why? Thank you. As the cherub kind of like kind of brushes their non-existent hair.
All right. Turn this goddamn package in.
So as you approach the booth, you have a couple of other uh, CBU students who are there. They notice you
13
walking
minutes
up
to spare.
with 30 minutes to spare.
13.
13 minutes to spare. You walk up and they're just like, oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I'm so glad that you are here. And they kind of just take the package from you. It's just like, oh my goodness, you have no idea. The person who was supposed to deliver this ended up getting double booked. I'm sure you were told this at the student, activities office, but you are a lifesaver. And I'm actually kind of impressed that you got here with even 13 minutes to spare, given the fact that there was, from what I heard, a log jam on the rails, but a construction company just happened to be in the area and helped out. That was very fortuitous.
Yeah, I heard they cleared up early for the day and needed something to do.
Hey, you know what? That's pretty good. But anyways, as this one of the students takes the box from you and then begins opening it up, it's like, okay, good. We got the earplugs, we got the bracelets, we got all the fun stuff, and yeah, we are good to go. Oh, and kind of like rummaging through the box, the student hands you like one of those like jars with the earplugs in it and a bracelet. It's just like, I mean, you're already a student, but this is a thank you. And then, of course, Delilah will help you with the compensation, whatever that looks like. But yeah, I mean, people will start coming will be coming in 13 minutes. And the student looks at you. It's just like, I hope you're planning on staying because I mean, since you're here, you might as well see what WW has to offer.
Oh, of course. I even got a balloon.
Looks at the that is awesome. Um, actually, you know what? And the student looks up and down at you. It's just like I have a friend who's running a down there, maybe you can go see him and just tell him that Daniela sent you, and he'll know what that means. And she kind of gives you directions to like this emporium booth that has like festival clothings and outfits and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
she's just like, if so, well, since you're staying, you might as well fit the wubby dubby vibe. So just go here and just tell him that Daniela sent you, and he'll know what you mean by that. And so you
Yeah.
follow the you follow the directions, you get to the emporium, you just again, very festival emporium with like shirts and like the bohemian like pants that are like really big and poofy kind of things, just different festival clothing options. You tell the proprietor that Daniela sent you, is like, ah, yes, okay, let's pick your style. And so I will say that after about 20 minutes or so, you walk out with your festival outfit. So, Izzy, what does Izzy's music festival outfit look like? Like, what is this ensemble looking like?
Oh gosh. Um. Okay, so before I was wearing like sweatpants, like black sweatpants, and a like a collared shirt, like a short sleeve collared shirt, like a
Mm-hmm.
button up. So I think over the button up is like this nice kind of dress shirt, right? Over that is just like a rave jacket, like a big fucking like poofy goddamn jacket. Right over that
Yes.
with the with like the opening in the middle, so that you can still see the nice like college shirt underneath. Um, and I think he's traded out the black sweatpants for like these like just very stylized like wubby brand sweatpants. He's got like
Yes.
some gray wubby sweatpants on.
I love it. And that's great. And so now that you are all festivaled out, you exit the Emporium, and your little cherub friend is like, wow, you look pretty good. You fit in right well with the rest of these festival goers.
You gotta blend in.
Very, very true. Well, I mean, the Emporium owner, he said that, we could go take a look around a little bit before the festival gets in full swing. He said something about there being like food trucks. I don't know what that pertains, but I heard the word food and I immediately am like, yes, I love food. Let's go
in your
eat.
in your time here, you haven't had a food truck taco?
What is this food truck taco you
Oh,
speak
buddy,
of?
come on, let's go find a taco stand.
So you and your little cherub friend begin, making your way to where the food truck area is in the festival. And I will say that is where this little tiny adventure introduction to Izzy will end. Izzy is now at Wubby Dubby, and when we are back in 2 weeks, the gang will coalesce together, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Specifically for you, right? I'm looking for like an authentic Mexican stand. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes, we're gonna listen. The food trucks are gonna be fantastic, and it actually, funny enough, it goes. There is a Mexican food truck on this premises that got introduced. So this is gonna be so much fun.
Dude, I
But
tied it all in. Let's go.
yeah, it's so good. Oh man, I'm so excited. Seems going to be a lot of fun. Playing his little cherub is going to be a lot of fun, and we got two new NPCs that we can go back to now. we got Arthur McAllister, the owner of this like homemade craft emporia, but more importantly, and honestly, I think he might be my new favorite NPC. We got Bert. We got
Yo,
Bert.
I fuck with Bert. I
We
really like Bert.
I really like Bert too. Bert is like, honestly, I'm just gonna put this out there. I'm gonna try to find ways where Bert just pops up in every chapter now.
Dude, well, so if you think about it, if he's a like security guard for an event going on, right? He could do
Uh-huh.
anything because this is like seasonal work. Like he's just here for the job, you know? So he could be
He's
anywhere doing anything.
he's gonna be popping up in like all these different like side jobs and side gigs.
Yeah,
Like we're
bro.
gonna find him at a corn dog stand at one point.
Well, you made him an ex-con, right? So
Uh-huh.
like realistically, he's probably at like he's probably somewhere where they're just like, hey man, they need people today. You go here. That's probably what he's got going on.
I love it. No, but listen, we love Bert, and Bert is gonna be here, and I'm excited. Bert's gonna be a good help. Like we're gonna make sure Bert is gonna be a good help. But honestly, though, I'm excited with these two NPCs too. I was like, let's incorporate them, and we've established these two thanks to this little like beginning adventure for Izzy. But I'm really excited for you to also meet the rest of the NPCs that the other characters have. We got the ma and the grandma pair that owns this Mexican food truck. We have a rival chef food truck for one of our characters. We have one of the performers who is also. It's going to be a good time. And when we come back in 2 weeks, we are going to officially get this train rolling with Wubby Dubby and all the misadventures that are going to go down in here. So, Dakota, I'm excited to have you. This is going to be fun. I'm glad that you're part of this game. This is going to be a good time.
Yeah. I'm excited to be here. That was a good time. I'm excited for like everything to come for sure.
So yeah. Well, like I said, we'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to play this outro, but thank you so much for everybody who tuned in. Again, our next session is going to be in 2 weeks. So that is going to be Saturday, July 25th. Sure. Yes. I don't know. I can do math. I promise. Yes. July 25th, which is going to be a really good time. But I would like to thank Will and Halfling Wizard Productions for allowing me to play this game and all the shenanigans. Thank you for watching at home. And yeah, until next time, keep those dice rolling. Remember, stay here, stay queer, and enjoy yourselves and love and take care of one another. So until next time, for QUEERZ, this is Mikey, your Q Master, telling you that to take care of yourselves, love one another, and until the next session, peace.
Tiny robes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that, sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to speak.